force it. I don't have to chase the right
Happy
things to find a way. Every little
Monday.
win deserves celebration. Every open door deserves appreciation.
Come on, good things are happening today. Come on, y'all.
Loving the view.
I'm loving the
Life keeps
view.
giving me reasons to smile too.
Welcome, welcome,
I
welcome.
notice the blessings, I notice the growth, I notice how far I've come. I welcome the goodness, I welcome the joy, I welcome everything that's meant for me. Good things are happening for me.
Y'all better start singing to yourselves.
Everywhere I go,
Ooh.
I see
Come on now.
blessings flowing naturally.
Hey.
Good things are happening for me. Good things are happening for me. Life is sweeter than it used to be. Everything is working beautifully. Good things are happening for me.
This is how I like to start my Monday.
People crossing my path.
That's how I like to start Monday. Come on, y'all.
Little miracles show up
Come on,
every
y'all.
day.
This is how you're supposed to start your Monday. Shake your ass a little bit. Come on now.
All around me. I see
All
beauty
around me.
surrounding me. I stay open, I stay free, and life keeps showing up for me.
Hey.
Good things. I
I
receive
expect
good
great
things.
things.
I
Yes.
enjoy good things. I celebrate good things. I notice good things.
Come
I
on,
appreciate
y'all.
good things. Good things are happening for me. Good things are happening for me. Everywhere I go, I see
Hey.
blessings flowing naturally.
Hey. Hey.
Good things are happening for me. Good things are happening for me. Life is sweeter than it used to be. Everything is working beautifully. Good things are happening for me. Good things are happening for me. Good things are happening.
Who's there? Brrr. Come on, y'all. Happy Monday. Welcome in. Just remember, good things are always happening for you. Good things are always happening for you. So welcome everybody to I Am God's Success Project. You are a success. You are a beautiful, divine, wonderful, beloved success. Thank you so much, honey. I appreciate you. Thank you. You are beautiful. You are wonderful. And I want you to know good things, great things, phenomenal things are happening for you right now. And so getting your mind into that place of success, getting your mind into that place of knowing who you are and whose you are is a big thing. It's a big thing, and it's something that's so powerful. Now, I just want to let y'all know I do cuss. I be doing things that you probably wouldn't consider to be godly, but, well, God ain't smite me down yet for it, so I'm not going to put your judgments on my back. So sit down, buckle up, and let's have a beautiful conversation about this energy called rich. Yeah, we're talking today. Today, we want to talk about poor versus rich versus wealthy. Now, those are three different energies. And so today, I realized that we're about to have a reaffirmation in our communication with how we want things to flow. So, definitions. Being poor primarily describes a lack of money, resources, or accessibilities, right? Like common things like taking a shower, having a home, those things would be consider you to be poor. Being able to have things to take care of your proper hygiene. Lack of money creates that. Lack of resources, that means water, food, these lights, right? The regular degulars of what we would call accessibilities and resources. Then being rich. Being rich says that you have a lot of money to just circulate. We don't use the word spending here. to circulate, to invest, and to utilize. But that could also come with a high debt yield, which means you could have a lot of money. Say that you make $300,000 a year, but that $300,000 a year, you're actually putting out more than you're making. So you have a high debt yield, which means that you have credit cards, you have all of these things, you have a lot of money coming in. It looks like you have a lot of money, but that debt that you have to repay, because now the credit card might take you over to 350,000, right? So now you're working off of credit. Now you're working off of things that are causing high debt for you, because now you're outside of your means. Then we have being wealthy. And so I want to take us from being rich to being wealthy. In our conversation, in our communication with ourselves, because we've been going from poor to rich. Now we need to go from rich to wealthy. Because when you're wealthy, that focuses more on the long-term stability. Long-term, that comes in generational, right? When we're dealing with wealth, that becomes generational wealth, that becomes community wealth, that becomes bigger than just the self. The wealth now becomes something that is long-term, that is actually sustainable, that brings that financial freedom. So you won't be dealing with the high yields and the high debt, because you'll have more than you can invest. You'll have more than you are putting out. And you also are able to build in your assets. Rich rising to all of you coming in today. I thank you guys for being here as we start this beautiful conversation today. As we look at ourselves, I want us to look at ourselves in a state of wealth. Because when we start looking at ourselves in a state of wealth, because when we start to look at ourselves in that state of wealth, what ends up manifesting? Now we start to manifest long-term stability, long-term sustainability. We start having financial freedom. We start having assets. We start having investments. We start having things that will circulate money to us even while we're sleeping. See, when you're just rich, right? Now we could be rich as far as like rich in stature, rich in class, rich in attitude, rich. We want to be rich. Yes. But we want to make sure that we are putting ourselves in a state of wealth with that richness. So yes, we're rich in love, but we're also wealthy because we've allowed ourselves to have that long-term sustainability, that long-term stability. The only thing that we are not looking for here is being poor. When you are poor, you lacking way too much shit. We don't even got to explain that. Don't nobody want to be poor. Nobody's excited about being poor. Poor is not even part of the conversation. But a lot of people have attributed themselves to this poorness. They've attributed themselves to all kinds of lack. And you attributing your life to lack, whether you're calling your community poor, whether you're calling yourself poor, whether you're calling the world poor of mind, poor of morals, whatever it is, you are putting a lack out there. And within poor, it only speaks about the lack. There is no abundance that will ever come from poor. So we got to what? Cross that out. We Xing out poor. We taking poor and we throwing poor out the window. And what we're going to do is we're going to allow ourselves now to be able to be rich, which means we do have a lot of money, but we're going to release the high yield debt part. We're going to release that part. I mean, the high debt part. We're going to release that part. And we're going to look at it and I'm rich in wealth. So that's what we're going to put. That's what we're going to put in the chat. So from now on, when we're speaking, I am rich in wealth. Because here's the thing, rich and wealth is two different things. Rich and wealth is two different things. So from now on, you want to start refocusing your words, refocusing your energy, refocusing your mindset on being rich in wealth. That's right. And you can extend that. I am rich in wealth and health. I am rich in wealth, health, love, peace, harmony, in every good thing. But you want to say that you're rich because when you're rich, that means that you have a lot, right? But knowing that you have a lot, that means that there might be a little bit of a high yield, a little bit of high debt that has to be paid, because when you're rich in wealth and in health, that means that you're gonna have to give up some time. You're gonna have to eat well. You're gonna have to do something. So you're gonna have to give that debt. You're gonna have to pay that debt. You're gonna have to go to the gym. You're gonna have to do those things. Rich rising. Hey, too, Spiffy. You're gonna be doing all the things that you need to do by allowing yourself to know that you're rich in wealth. And that will allow for you to be able to get your mind onto a long-term sustainability. Here's the thing. When we say that we're rich, we just think about the money, right? We think about little surface things. But then when you're thinking about that, there is a lack within it. Because you're not thinking about that long-term sustainability. But when you're dealing with wealth, generational wealth, when you're dealing with that level of wealth, you're dealing with a long-term aspect within your mind. As soon as you hear the word wealth, we literally instantly think long-term. Rich rising as everyone comes in. It literally puts you in a place where you start to look and see that generational energy start to flow through. When you hear the word wealth, it automatically takes you into a long term, takes you into financial freedom. And this is where you start having assets. Look at Miss Rihanna. She's a perfect example. Rihanna's now a billionaire. Rihanna's not a billionaire because of her music. Her music made her rich. So she had a lot of money to invest. And what she did with that richness, she made that richness into wealth. You understand? She took her richness and put it into wealth because now she has a long-term sustainable thing that is really pushing a new energy for her, because now she has them babies who she has now generationally gave them financial freedom. And she has invested in many different assets. Look at Shaquille O'Neal. Shaquille O'Neal has investments in over 50 different companies. He's in furniture. He's in insurance. That man has his hand in every fucking thing you could think of. Water, juice, gym equipment. Like, Shaq got his hand in many things, which is doing what? It's building his assets and is creating financial freedom. And so we just want to consistently stay focused on that energy of wealth. So when you're saying that you're rich, that means you have a lot. You already have a lot. Now you're rich in that thing that is sustainable, in that thing that allows you to be free with your finances, and which will allow you to be able to invest in different assets. You have quite a power in front of you right now, and you focusing on being rich is something that people might think that it's gaudy, or you know what I'm saying, it's against God and it's this and it's that, but I want you guys to know it's not. Like when I tell you, you're supposed to be. You're supposed to be wealthy in every which way or form. You never came here to play small. You never came here to play small. You never came here to be poor. You didn't come here to be poor. And I know that, there's people who think that being poor somehow, some way makes them seem good to God. But hell no. I want you to know that whenever you are sitting down and you are seeing yourself poor, you're seeing yourself broken, limited, that ain't God. God ain't got nothing to do with that. That is not God. That is not it. I watch how all them damn people, when I watched that cult with Nature Boy's ass, he had them giving up their bank accounts. I mean, shit, he was taking their money. He didn't mind taking their money and doing whatever he needed to do with their money. While you sitting down there, you're sacrificing your money. You're giving him everything, which made him rich. You see what I'm saying? Yo, Robin, that Nature Boy shit, you fucked me up with that. I ain't even gonna lie to you. Yeah. Nature Boy showed me just how easy and susceptible people are. This is why I'm always bringing it back to you. And maybe that's why my room's not so damn big, because I'm not asking you to follow me. I'm asking you to wake up and follow your fucking self. I'm asking you to wake up and have some power in you. I'm asking you to wake up and have that wealth and that strength and that energy within you. So yes, I see why sometimes this room may not be, because I'm not telling you to follow me. And a lot of y'all do want someone to follow. Y'all want someone to lead you. But I don't do sheep. I don't do sheep. I do lions. I do lioness. I do wolves. I do elephants. I do power structures. I don't do things that make us subservient to someone else's will about how our life is supposed to go. I dictate my life. Why am I letting my life be dictated by somebody else? I'm the one that's the source of my wealth, my richness, or the poorness that they want to program into your spirit. But I want you to know at no point in time is you being poor natural. Look at this fucking vast ass planet. Just because they have taken fruits and is now selling it to you, because they've taken everything and is now selling it to you, they made a money making business off of God's planet. They made a money making business off of what I put here for free. You're killing off the bees so that way you can put your fake seeds. Like, you understand? And yet, because they want to program lack into your mind, they want to program lack into your lifestyle, they want to program lack into your spirit so you could teach your kids this shit. No, we can't do that because we don't got this and we don't got that. No, fuck that. Fuck that. We don't have to do that. We don't have to do that. And getting your power to show you that you don't have to do that it's vital. It is vital. So I tell you guys straight up and down, like, I like that you guys like me, because I like me. Shit, I like me a lot. But at no point in time, oh, there I go. Look, I look like I'm here now. At no point in time do I want you guys to follow me to the point where you lose yourself. No. I don't mind you guys coming and getting the guidance. I don't mind you guys coming and hanging out and chilling out. But that energy where you decide to make me your end all be all, we not doing none of that shit. We not doing none of that. We could be cool, but I ain't gonna have you as no damn fool. I ain't gonna be sitting over here talking about I am your savior and all. I know I ain't none of that shit. Don't put that shit on my back. The only person that could save you is you. The only person that could truly awaken you or even hear my voice is you. You are the one that can hear. You're the one that hears your path. You're the one that hears God's voice in your ear. You just have to choose to listen so that you can have that wealth. That long term. That's why do you think you're always being asked to make long term plans? You are consistently being asked to make long term plans. Not short term, always long term. Plan out, pray for your kids' future. Why would I tell you to pray for tomorrow in any form if I wasn't going to take care of it? If I wasn't going to take care of your now, I mean, it said, like, one of the scriptures says, if I take care of the birds of the sky, why wouldn't I not take care of you? See, here's the thing with human beings. We have spent so much time questioning. We spend so much time breaking ourselves down that we forgot. We forgot the power that we have. We forget the sustainability. We forgot about our power and really and truly who we are. And so because we forgot, it's just time to bring you back to your place. I am rich in wealth in health, in every good thing that there is possible. And I do what I need to do to make that energy easy for me. I expect. I expect. And I think once you guys get to that point where you have that understanding of expectation, then you will understand the power of your manifestation, because you must have expectation within it. Remember, faith is just having trust and confidence in someone or something. That's all faith is. You have to have trust and confidence in that. You having trust and confidence in that thing allows you to be able to put out the right energy, knowing that that thing is going to produce that. And in order for you to be able to truly produce it, you have to put yourself in a high yielding place, no? You have to put yourself in that power position. You have to put yourself in a place where you focus. Notice wealthy. That energy of wealthy says you have to focus more. That's the words. It focuses more. Which means that when you are giving that energy, all you're doing is you're just focusing more on what it is that you want to bring into being. More of what you love, more of what you need. You're focusing on the more of that. And then you're making long-term plans with it. Thank you that every day is taken care of. That's a long-term plan. Thank you that every moment is being secured in one way or another. What is that? A long-term plan. Thank you for me doing what I need to do always. Those are long-term plans. You see how you are literally making long-term plans anyway. You're making long-term plans anyway. Good, bad, or ugly, you're making long-term plans. Men always do this. Women always do that. This person always does this. You're making long-term plans. I'm praying y'all getting it. I'm praying y'all getting it. Can anybody say I got it? Can someone just tell me I got it? I got it. Because I got it. I mean, I got it. I got it. Do you got it? Because I need you guys to understand that your energy is vital. That where you're putting your energy is vital. Where you put your focus is vital. That's why you are being asked to focus on richness in wealth. I am rich in health and wealth. I am rich in every area of my life. I am rich. It is important for you to start to make those long-term plans so that you, as you give out that high debt, which means the working out, the eating right, you're going to have to put something out. But when you start to sustain That thing. Now you are wealthy. You understand? So you go from poor, which means you ain't got shit. You ain't seeing yourself with a vision, an idea, nothing. Nothing. You going from lack of love, lack of everything. You can't pay your bills, your house is fucked up, you lacking. And when we said to stop saying that you are poor and start to reaffirm I am rich, what that did was it shifted your perception, your hearing, your viewpoint onto bringing in that energy. Yes. You understand what I'm saying? Like, yes, give me my damn treasure chest. That's right. Give me my diamonds. Give me mine. And so when we start when you were told don't say that you're poor, at least say that you're rich. Because that rich is going to it is going to work you now. And so being rich was the first start. Because as you allowed yourself to become rich, it started to change your mindset. It started to change things because you started to see yourself with prosperity. You started to see yourself with abundance. You started to see yourself with things. You start to see yourself elevating. You start to see yourself having better communication, having better experiences. You start to see yourself get rich. And now you're being asked to take that richness because now you've been acquiring things and transform it into something that will be long term, something that will build some assets for you. So, in a case of a relationship, you might have a child. You might set up a education fund, a, 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 a trust fund. You set up things for that child's life, right? So you went from being poor, which was being alone, rich rising baby, which was being alone, right? Now you got rich because now you got a partner. That partner does come with a high debt though, don't it? And then we're taking you and your partner and we're bringing you into wealth. That's going to allow you to be able to sustain a beautiful relationship, bring you into parenthood, and allow for you to be able to build more. Because now you're working together as a unit so that financial freedom flows easier. That truth starts to flow easier. Those assets start to become easier to manifest. It's so powerful when you start to understand the power of where you want to be. When you start to understand the power of where you want to be, it becomes beautiful because now you get to make yourself important. Now you get to make yourself valuable, worthy. Now you get to do that. And because now you get the opportunity to do this energy for yourself, with yourself, and through yourself, well, now things can really shift and transition for you. But they couldn't do that before. They couldn't do that as long as you see yourself as poor in any way. You ain't gonna get this thing done. You're not gonna be able to get on the merry-go-round. You're too short. You're too short. You're too short to get on the ride. So what we're going to do, we're going to get rich. And within that richness is going to create for us our wealth. That's what's going to create your wealth for you. Your wealth in your love, in your peace, in your harmony, in your friendships, in every area of your life. The first step is acknowledge. Acknowledge yourself. Acknowledge who you are. Acknowledge your determination. Acknowledge you. Thank you, babe. Huh? Some hot water? Yeah. Oh God, with that tutu clove in the water for me now. I should bring you my big thing. Okay. I'll bring you my container. But we'll work with what we can for now. I want you guys understanding that when you take yourself into that place of wealth, of richness, of yes, because that's all it is. Saying that you're rich is just saying yes to your life. Saying that you're wealthy is a long-term yes to your life. That means that you've made the investment in your friends, your family, in your home, and you're like, yes, I like this, and I'm willing to work hard. I'm willing to do whatever it takes to maintain this. Whether it's working, whether it's opening up new projects, whatever it is, I'm willing to do what it takes. And when you guys are willing to do what it takes for yourselves, you will no longer be poor. Once you guys are willing to take a step towards releasing that lack within you and start to acknowledge who you truly are, that you are God's success project. There is no failing in you. Ooh, child. Ooh, that went all to the tay-tays. Look, there is no failure. There is no lack. There is none of that within you. When you were a baby, nobody beat you up for falling. Nobody beat you up for crawling the way you wanted to crawl. Some of y'all scooted. Some of y'all rolled. Some of y'all were on the two knees. Some of y'all, everybody did it how they wanted to do it. Some people took their time. Some people tried to go so damn fast that they bowed their legs out. Some people tried to go so fast they knocked their knees in. So I want you guys to know that this speed and this progression and this thing called life, that you think that you're having to compare your journey to somebody else's, you're constantly looking in someone else's mirror. Stop. You are not poor. Just your mindset is. You yourself is not poor. When you change your mind, you will see. But you must change your mind. Because if right now I gave you $1 billion and you still keep calling yourself poor, that $1 billion will flush out of your hand so fast. You'd probably end up dying before you even invested $1. That's how powerful it is. Y'all gonna have to pause for the calls because this is a call I must take. So I'm just gonna put you guys on mute and I'll be right back. Oh, this is my money. You see, I'm talking about money and it comes up. Hello.
Hello?
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, good morning.
What's going on
All
with you?
right. All right. Oh, now just now the weekend is over, just testing to see the atmosphere.
And so now you want to start dealing with the the wealth aspect of you bringing in your love. Like, okay, so how do I want to do this? Like, am I still going to be dealing with these women who they want me but they don't, you know what I'm saying? They're not actually making no real yield or investment, or do I want to go and really focus on this long-term energy? So this is something that you're getting the roads now. You're getting to see the sides and which side do you want to pick, right? Health wise and all your energy now. Because the one thing that you kept on being told this weekend, and it's something that is just ringing in my brain. Every time that woman walked around, what did she say? Damn, she a fool.
Mm-hmm.
She is a fool. Because what she was every time she was reiterating was like, wow, she was poor in mindset. She was poor in her values. She was poor in herself. This is why she couldn't take this wealth and she couldn't take this richness that was coming at her. You see what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And so now you have the decision to make on whether or not you're ready for this energy now, because, and you are, you're ready to bring in that long-term stability and bring in that space in your life that it's like, okay, all right, I can do this, and so now you're getting it being displayed to you.
Mm-hmm.
Because notice that a lot of that toxic energy now is dissipating.
Right.
Like with work, with everything, it's all just coming to an end.
Right.
So now what they want you to do is focus on, all right, I'm getting this together. I'm getting this energy together. I'm changing my mindset. I'm doing it. Now focus on the long term aspect of what that means. So, are you ready for a long term relationship? Are you ready for a wife? Not that you have to get married, but are you ready for that energy of a wife now? You see what I'm saying? Because before everybody was pulling at you like a cheap trick, right? I want piece of you. I want piece of you, but never wanting to make that long term. Am I ready for this now? Because this is where you're going. You're going out of richness into wealth. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So now they want you to prepare yourself by asking yourself those questions. Am I truly ready for this? Because the door is open and they don't want you sabotaging yourself when you get through the door. So it's up to you to make sure that when you make this beautiful decision now, that you are ready, because now your personality is going to change once again when you go from rich to wealthy.
Hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Because now you're not going to be looking for, well, shoot, if you want to come over and let's get it, you're not looking for that anymore. That's actually going to be now coming out of your realm. You're going to be looking for someone who doesn't want that, who, not that you can't have that energy with you, because you're going to have passion, but it's not a quickie. It's a, let's build on this thing. You see what I mean?
Right.
So this is where your energy is now, especially after yesterday. You really were able to get, I think, a restoration, like your cup runneth over. You finally got a restoration of, you are a good man. You are a smart man. You really are something that somebody should fight to hold on to.
Right.
You needed that.
Right. Gotcha.
Because
All
now it
right. So,
shows you that you're wealthy. You're not just rich.
right. Okay. Well, then I'll just stay with these two women. After just the thoughts pondered on me just now. Like, all right. So,
Hmm.
where are those two at? Where's Ron and Camille? I mean, what? First, let's start with Camille. What was her weekend consistent of? What she had going on this weekend?
Well, this weekend she was dealing with letting her guards down, right? She had to really deal with letting her guards down, because when she spoke to you, she realized that she was still very guarded, still having work to do with herself, because with each thing that was said, she was bracing herself. You know what I mean? Like, bracing for, like, oh man, he's gonna hit me with it right here. Ooh, he might hit me with it right here, and you never did. So she realized that she still has a lot of guard up that she needs to heal. So, over this next 24 hours, coming into July, because once we hit July, it's another shift. So once we hit that, she'll be able to now step in stronger, because she had to let some of more of that guard down. And you let that guard down for her by just reminding her, like, I don't know what you on, but I'm still on the fact that I love you. I'm still on the fact that I care about you. Which let her take her guard down again, because now, you remember, I was explaining to you before that when you give her that energy, it lets her know that you were serious and you weren't just saying it just to manipulate her. You see what I mean?
Hmm.
So because she was able to get that and then come back, and even though you acted like a little bit of an ass, you still were able to still get that love. It's going to get her guard down even further. And now she's realizing, okay, you know what? I have to magnetize this energy. I have to make sure that when I come to him next time, I can't come all stuffy. I got to come more gentle. Cause she could feel Rhonda's ass. She could feel her strong. So she's like, I have to come in a way where it gotta make sense for him to even want me back. And he's showing me that he wants me, so I gotta stop fighting it. Cause she's scared that, like, you're gonna get her all warmed up in her heart and then be like, ha, played you. You know what I mean? Like, you're just gonna be like you're playing a wicked trick on her. So she's scared, but she coming. She's still coming, which is very good. She's letting her guards down. Rhonda now is much easier to deal with. Rhonda is she is definitely seeing herself in a place of wealth. She's seeing herself in a place where she can she can magnify something. She looked, and she when she called her son, she also wanted to see what that response was going to be, what that energy looked like. And his excitement of wanting to speak to you just made her feel more comfortable knowing that, for her, when you guys get into something, because that's the road that she's traveling on very, very easily, right? It won't be a shock to her son. It won't, you understand what I mean?
Right.
She did some strategic plays there, which was actually pretty smart because she put it in a very light sense so that when it does get serious, it won't be something that she has to explain too hard. And be like, I was hanging out with him. I called you when I was at his house
Mm-hmm.
to let you know that I'm hanging out with him.
Yeah.
You see what I mean? So she's laying a foundation. She's laying a good foundation for herself. Camille better hurry up, cause if she don't hurry up, boy, Rhonda is in for the swoop. Cause Rhonda's looking for wealth. She's not looking for rich.
Mm-hmm.
You see what I mean?
Right.
She's looking for that long-term, sustainable, stable, like I could make an investment here. This we could build an asset together. That's what she's looking for. She's not looking for someone to just bump.
You know what? I'm glad you said that.
Mm-hmm.
Because the old cop block decided she wanted to drop more information about her to me yesterday after we got the
Cock
and
block
she
is
said,
good.
and then she told me she's the white type. She don't look just to be. She has to be in almost a situation where she's about to marry everybody.
Yep.
Those are exact words.
You see?
It's like she don't take nothing less than that stuff. But I don't know if the way she was raised, but that's just how she is. So when she gets herself into somebody, she start telling me how about her and her last guy she was with.
Mm-hmm.
But she's still doing typical things, which I was kind of on the fence about because I'm like, you need to mind your business when it comes to people relationships.
Nah, but that's okay. Let her have verbal diarrhea. Let her tell you all the business. That's good. So I can figure out what's real.
Yeah, I didn't say nothing. I just said, okay, well, I'm listening to this. So she was telling me how, she picks up habits off of me. Because she wants to smoke cigars. Last time I saw her, you couldn't stand the smell of smoke to save your life. But now she smokes cigars. So I said, I know that ain't gonna hurt. So, but the main thing that I was hearing was she was describing how the guy was talking, he'll save up for something big and then he'll buy it, and he become reckless. And they be like, he'll cry broke to her, and then she go work, and then she gotta make sure he got his cigars, she gotta make sure he got his food, he gotta make sure he got his gas, and all the stuff. So I'm like, so she working paying for this man. And she was like, yeah. She was like, yeah, he told me, he probably his tank filled up for the week, and she go do it. And I was like, man, I was in my mind, like, get the F out of here. I said, man, it's amazing how we can change dynamics of a woman.
Yes.
The last woman I knew was not like that.
No. But it's how we change the dynamics of each other, though, because a woman could either build up a man or destroy him. I mean, you see that. You can go from Danielle to Rhonda and see the two different women, right?
Right.
And a man does the same thing with a woman, too. It's the breakdown. Because if he's in a place of leveling up, he's going to want her to level up. If he's in a place of breakdown, he's going to break her down. And that's the mix right there. You know what I'm saying? And she's in a place of leveling up right now. That's why she's even looking at you and knowing her own circumstance and saying, "Hey, look, like this girl's a fool. Yeah, I'm working to put gas in some fool's car, and she had all of this, and she acting like, hello, is this woman stupid? Like, does she understand the flip side of how her life can be?"
Right. She was more focused on doing something somebody throwing in their face. So she said the guy bought her a car, and then he got upset with her because she wouldn't do something like, look at I just bought you this house and I just bought you this car. I'm like, I said, that's kind of fucked up. Be honest, man. Don't do that. I did it for you.
Sorry, y'all. It gets a little personal. I definitely have to mute because, well, professionally, professionally, we got to, do it right. Yes. If she feels like if she drops, you know, the long term element on you where she's concerned, that will kind of have you jumping and running a little bit just because literally, she feels like you're not that long term fella. Now she's passing judgment on you in that way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, but I can ignore all of that. And you know what I'm saying? But I was just looking at the info. Like, that's actually what I was looking for. Looking for a woman to do exactly what she do.
Yes.
And but I know they went to the store because I said just to keep the store, but she wanted to get in the car with a driver there. So I was like, all right, so them two women left, and I was wondering what in the world did they say to each other when they went to the store? They was gone for about a good 20 minutes. Store right down the damn street, 2 minutes away.
Yeah.
I was curious about that. I forgot all about it too.
You know, it's just, it was kind of asking her, so what do you think? What do you think? What do you think? What do you think? You know? And for her, she's like, yeah, like he's pretty cool. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it was a little bit of a questionnaire that came up in that regard, right? But then in that questionnaire, there was also a little bit of the shoot down too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Oh, don't let that. So it's kind of like, well, don't let that cloud your judgment. Don't let that fool you. Don't let that. You see what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So that because she knows the type of woman that she is, so she wants to make sure that she can kibosh that. Because if I know you're the marrying type of woman, and this is a man that I, even though I got somebody, I still like him. I don't want him to get locked in with you because once he gets locked in with you, I know he locked in. And I know the type of woman that you are. I know that you're a very loyal woman. And as much drunk as I would like to pretend about him, I know that when he's serious about something, he's dead serious about it.
Mm-hmm.
So I know that if you two lock in, then what chance do I have? And then this is where, people will try to keep you poor because now they want to take away your assets. They want to take away your accessibility. They want to take things away. And you didn't even realize that she was trying to keep you broke behind the scenes. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But because you had presented yourself and showed yourself in your richness, in your confidence, in the way that you were moving, in, you know what I'm saying, the element of your presentation of your home, it wasn't chaos. It wasn't, you know what I mean? Like you took your time to make sure that you didn't give me a dirty plate. You made sure that you cleaned the plate. You took your time. You shined that up so I could see myself in my plate. Is how beautiful you made the presentation. So you showed yourself in a way that no matter how she tried to pull you back into that negative, she couldn't. So now she starts to warn you about the long term. Oh well, she's about long term. So, if you're not ready to get married or you're not ready to be in a real relationship, you shouldn't even mess with her. Now she's trying to scare you about the long term, about the wealth that both of you carry. She's scaring her about it, right? In the name of, pushing her into your poorness while trying to pull you out of Rhonda's wealth, if that makes sense.
Right.
Because behind the scenes, she trying to keep you like, oh no, 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 he not all that, he not all that. But with her, you know what I'm saying? She knows that she's a high quality woman. She could see it. So now she's trying to break down to you like you don't want that because she'll have you being married and she'll want to move into the house and like she has it like she's trying to scare you out of what she doesn't realize you looking for.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to bounce all over the place. You don't like you've had enough fun. Like I've had enough fun. I want someone that I can build with, grow with, and be able to come home and feel comfortable. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Knowing that we
Right.
did everything that we could to build for our future. I don't understand the problem.
Right. I told the guys in the neighborhood that Saturday too, because now when I only got 2 minutes left, I told them in the neighborhood, I said, man, all right, I'm done with that stuff. I'm like, man, it's so easy to get it. And I'm like, I don't need that. I say, women just hand that shit over to me. Of course, they gonna chuckle and shit like that. I'm like, all right, y'all don't have to believe me. The reason why y'all doing that because y'all ain't never had it like that.
That's
I said,
correct.
I'm dealing with a man. One guy, he's like he in his early 60s. He's only been with like 2 women in his life. And I'm like, man, shit, you doing way better than me. You and your wife been together for damn 40 something damn years. But you can't ask
Yeah.
for more than that. The other one, he just cannot help his damn self. And like you always creating problems. You like, man, I want to talk to the girl. Hell no. I said that's the type of woman that will come knock on your fucking door and tell your wife that your husband over at her house. He will, yep. So
Yep.
no, you're not about to play that game with me. Nope, you're not playing friendship. So
Mm.
stop it.
Mm.
I said, nah, man, I'm not doing that. I said, nah, leave that alone. I said, leave it alone. If you want to stay home, leave her alone.
Mm-hmm.
Even though she ain't gonna do that, I just made sure, hey man, we're not playing that. Not doing that shit with you no more. So at the end of it all,
Mm-hmm.
so it look like this one gonna reach back out because I ain't really been pressed to kind of socialize with her like that. Just kind of want to see what the turn is. I'm like, all right, I'll be here for a few days. I wonder if she's gonna stop back by.
Yeah. You guys definitely go. I definitely see that connection this week. Um closer to like Thursday, Friday. But yeah, and she gonna start to pop into your mind a lot now. Like, yeah, she gonna make her energy very present in your present. So you're gonna be feeling her, you're gonna be having that connection. Sometimes you may not realize it that it's the person, You know what I'm saying? But
Mhm.
between these two women that you're juggling right now, because who knew the hell you was gonna be juggling two of them all of a sudden? I mean, you know, um, these two women that you are juggling energetically right now, both of them are going to be presenting themselves. So her and Camille is going to be presenting themselves to you,
Mhm.
and both will be moving in a very progressive energy. Like, ooh, that man got some flowers to play with. So, look how in that conversation, I look at how we call a cock block because cock block wants to keep you poor, right? Those friends that tell you do things that are negative, that don't benefit your life, they don't benefit your pockets, they just don't do nothing for you. Those people will keep you poor. And I got a t-shirt that says broke motherfuckers always got time to hang out. Broke people always have time to hang out because you already see yourself in a state of lack. So what's the point in me doing anything more than allowing for you to come and lack with me? I'm not going to progress to come up with you. I'm going to bring you into my lack. So your friend might be a cheater. He wants you to help him cheat. Don't do it. Don't do it. Tell him don't call you when it comes to that because you're not bringing none of that into your relationship because you're trying to build on wealth in your relationship, not poor. I want you guys looking at that with your health. Who's keeping you poor in your health? By feeding you food that's they know it ain't good for you. By possibly energetically, any man when your wife is vexed, don't eat that food. If she's mad, eat out. Don't eat that food. If she's mad, don't even have sex with her. Wait till that bitch is happy. I'm telling you what I'm telling y'all for a reason. Wait till your wife is happy. I don't want to call her a bitch, excuse my French. Wait till that woman is happy. Because when you allow for her to be happy, then everything flows. The food flows, the love flows, everything flows so beautifully. But if you sit down there and suck in that negativity, boo boo, I'm just letting you know right now, it's going to go all in the depths of your spirit. Don't even have sex. Wait till she happy. Don't even have makeup sex. Don't even have makeup sex because that draws in the energy of what? Negativity in your relationship. I want you guys to understand that that energy of poor, there's a big energy with that. And it's not just coming in money, it's resources and accessibilities. You being rich allows you to be able to have a lot of money. But right now, we want you to be wealthy, which allows you to be able to bring in that long-term stability and sustainability. It allows you to be able to have the freedom that you seek, to be able to have the peace that you strive for, that it'll be right there. It'll be right there for you. It'll be right there for you. And it's up to you to take the horns of that bull, get on his back and ride. But if you stay in the mindset of poor, nobody can help you. God can't even help you. You must be in a place where you focus on your long term. Then you'll be able to bring wealth into the world. So I'm praying that you guys got this little prosperity session this morning and that you understand what was put down for you. Because you have to be ready and open to be rich. You have to be ready and open to being your powerful self. You have to be ready and open. And in order for you to be ready and open, you must know it, see it, speak it, love it, do it, feel it, and become it. Speak. Know. And have faith. And I gave you the definition for faith. Faith is just trust and confidence in someone or something. That's all it is. And you just have to have a mustard seed of it. Do not continue to stay in the poor position that you've been in. You do get to change this. And it's up to you to change it right now. So we're going to receive our blessings. We're going to receive our good ups. We're going to receive it. And let ourselves be in a powerful place.
Everything brighter today. I want that new, that new, that fresh energy. New.
Yeah.
Newness in my life, newness in my heart, newness all around.
We're working with that new energy.
New beginnings.
New.
I want that new, that new, that.
Are you ready to receive it?
Cloud9, every place that I go. Light around me starting to show.
Wealth.
Doors opening soft and on time. Peace sitting easy in my mind. Ready to stay close to my chest. I can already tell I'm blessed. Everything working for me now. Look where I'm standing right now. I want that new, that new, that fresh energy.
It's money. It's money.
Newness in my life, newness in my heart, newness all around me. Fresh
Come on, y'all.
beginnings. I want that new, that new, that new.
We're having a new mindset, new behavior, new energy.
Fresh perspective, all in
You
my view.
are
Everything
wealthy.
looking brand new. Even
Long
though
term.
I got rhythm again. Even my smile
Come
came
on,
back
y'all. We're going to get our
again.
shit together.
Power covering
Day
me,
by day, we're
showing
going to get more
me what
powerful.
I
Day
can be.
by day,
Life
moment by
getting sweeter
moment.
each day. I'm loving this new way. I want that new, that
Come on,
new,
y'all.
that fresh energy. New,
I
newness in
am
my life,
free.
newness in my heart,
New mindset,
newness all
money.
around me. Fresh new beginnings.
Talk to me nice.
I want that new, that new, that new, that new. Peace in my spirit so deep. Joy that I'm keeping the key. Everything flowing with ease. Life doing more than I dream. Walking like I already know. Everything meant for me grows. Thankful for where I have been.
Woo.
Even more thankful again. I want that new, that
Hey,
fresh
come on, y'all.
energy.
Y'all better know yourself.
Newness in my life.
We're
newness in my
following this
heart,
energy. We're
newness
following
all
the new.
around. Fresh new
No
beginnings.
more playing small.
That new, that new,
We are wealthy.
that new, that new, that new,
We are powerful.
that new.
Long term. Long term.
Brand new feeling all around me.
Long term, y'all.
Brand new
mindset today.
Everything open and gently for me.
I am rich in wealth. Thank you, God. I am rich in wealth.
Nothing I have.
I am rich. Oh, shit. What did I do?
Ooh, yeah.
Oh.
Good morning, sunshine.
All right, we're
This
gonna
is
go
your
with this one.
moment.
I went to play something else and it took right over. So, nothing by accident. This is what they want y'all to hear. This is what you're gonna get.
I open my eyes to a beautiful day.
Come on, y'all. This is what we're doing
Thankful
today.
for the air that fills my space.
Come on, be grateful. Be
Every little
wealthy.
step is leading me to the
Look at your
that's
life
meant
and
for
see the
me.
abundance in it.
No more doubting who I am. No more hiding all my plans. I trust the timing, trust the flow. Everything I need will grow.
Thank you guys. 10K likes today. Thank you. Woo.
Every dream inside me
Yes,
is already
big thing.
unfolding. I wake up winning. I wake up shining. Every day I'm growing stronger. Every day I'm climbing higher.
Come on, y'all. New mindset today. Come on.
I am blessed.
I am wealthy.
The very best.
I am the best. Come on now. Come on.
Life I want is coming to me.
Welcome to everybody.
Good things
Thank you guys for being here today. You are wealthy. You are abundant. You are prosperous. You are everything. I thank God for you.
That's my destiny.
Robin, thank you for
I
my
choose
background.
confidence over fear. Choose faith every time it appears. My heart is open, my vision clear. I'm becoming more each year. Money flows with ease and grace. Opportunities know my name. I stay grateful, I stay true, and life keeps bringing something new. I got strength in my heart, got purpose in my way. Every seed I'm planting is blooming every day. I wake up winning. I wake up shining. Every day I'm
Come on, yo. We waking up winning every day. Every day. Every day.
I am worthy, I am blessed.
You are worthy.
Attract the
You are
very
everything.
best. I wake
Thank
up
you,
winning.
God.
I wake up free. The life I want is coming to me. I am healthy, I am whole, I am powerful in my soul. I am fearless, I believe everything I need is within me. I am ready, I receive abundance flows naturally.
Woo!
I wake up winning. I wake up winning. I wake up shining.
Come
Every
on,
day
y'all.
I'm growing stronger.
Come
Every
on,
day
y'all.
I'm climbing higher.
Come on, y'all.
I am worthy. I am blessed.
I am wealthy.
attract the very best.
I am
wake up
powerful.
winning. I wake up free.
Come
The
on, y'all.
life
Stop
I
playing
want is
small.
coming to me.
Stop playing
I'm
small.
exactly where I need to be.
We generational.
Every day is working beautifully.
We are the generational wealth that we came to see.
Every single day.
Woo!
Mm.
I love it. 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 Oh.
I've been searching,
Come on
I've
now.
been running.
Oh, my
Now
Lord.
I know.
Woo!
Spent too many nights chasing shadows,
Yeah.
looking for answers in places I didn't belong. Trying to be everything for everybody,
Come on, y'all. Come
while
on, y'all.
forgetting where my heart was from.
Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all.
Now I sit with the silence, and it speaks so honestly. Every scar becomes a lesson, every tear sets me free. And I'm learning, I don't have to earn my love, I don't have to prove I'm enough.
You don't got to prove shit to nobody.
I'm coming
Just claim
home
it.
to me, back to the woman I was meant to be.
Ooh, just claim you. Just claim
Hiding
you.
pieces of
I
my
am
soul
wealthy.
no more.
I am strong. I am smart. I am every good thing I
Every
seek.
broken part
Come on now.
is beautiful. I'm
Every
coming
good
home to
part
my freedom lives. I can finally breathe. There's power underneath. Everything I need has been inside of me.
Come on now.
Now the
You're
mirror tells a
wealthy.
different story. I see strength where there used to be fear.
You're
The girl who
rich.
survived every storm is standing stronger
sustained.
than ever here. I don't rush the process, I don't fight the tide. Every season has a purpose, and every chapter has its light. Now I trust what is meant for me will stay, what is not will fade away. I'm coming home to me, back to the woman I was meant to be. No more hiding pieces of my soul, no more letting go of my control. I am healing, I am whole. Every broken part is beautiful. I'm coming home to me, and that's where my freedom lives. Every goodbye brought me closer.
Remember, your
Every
freedom
setback
lives
helped
in
me
you.
grow. Every time I
Financial
chose
and every
forgiveness,
other
a little
part of
more
it.
light began to show. Now my heart beats softer, but my spirit stands tall. I don't fear becoming, I embrace it all. I deserve peace, I deserve
You deserve it all. You deserve it all.
I deserve everything.
Get into
I've
your
been afraid
long-term
to
wealth,
enjoy.
baby.
I deserve
Get
love
into you. Come on, y'all.
without conditions.
No
I deserve
conditions.
space to honor my own vision.
What you gonna
Home
do?
to me, back to
What you
the
gonna
woman
do?
I was meant to be.
What you gonna do? Come home to you,
No more
baby.
shrinking who I am. No more living by someone else's
You are
plan.
wealthy.
I am healing,
You are
I am
fucking,
whole.
you are God's long-term plan.
Every part of me is made
You are
of
God's
gold.
long-term
I'm
plan.
coming home to me, and that's where
Just
my
come home.
freedom lives. I'm finally where my heart belongs.
Ooh.
Coming home to me. Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for being here today. Please go forth and be wonderful. It is a day for you to just elevate your mindset even further than you have been. I appreciate you guys for being here, taking your time, and doing what you do and doing what we do. I love y'all, and I'll see y'all later.